Hi! In this video, we are going to review a book. The title is The Fault in Our Star by John Green.
Before that, we are going to introduce ourselves. My name is Riska Fitriana, student number 087.
My name is Nabilah Yuanisa, student number 095.
My name is Amirah, student number 096.
The title of this book is The Fault in Our Stars. This book was written by John Green in 2012. The first edition book was published in 2012 by Titan Books, a member of Penguin Group in USA. The genre of this book is realistic fiction. The number of pages is 336 pages, which have 25 chapters.
This book tells stories about Hazel Grace Lancaster, a 16-year-old cancer patient who meets and falls in love with Augustus' brother. Hazel feels that Augustus really understands her. Augustus managed to take them both to meet the author of that book in their Amsterdam because they share the same interest in a book called An Imperial Affliction, and from Amsterdam their story began. But unfortunately, Augustus, who was assumed to be cancer-free, but his cancer came back and became the cause of her death, leave Hazel alone with their beautiful memories.
Characters. There are two main characters in this novel. The first one is Hazel Grace Lancaster. Hazel is a 16-year-old girl who originally had thyroid cancer since she was 13. The cancer had also spread to her lungs when she was 14. She has page boy hair and chubby cheeks, which are the side effect of cancer treatment. She always brings a green cylindrical tank that has a little steel cart so it can wheel behind her, and the tank is related to the cannula to deliver oxygen to her. She rarely leaves her house, lazy to eat, and often thinks about death, so that makes her mother think that she is depressed. But after she joined the support group and met Augustus and Isaac, she can enjoy her life as a teenager again. She falls in love with Augustus, and her relationship with Augustus becomes deeper than a regular friendship when they are in Amsterdam. She feels sad when Augustus died because she really loves him. Second main character is Augustus Waters. Augustus is a 17-year-old boy who lost his leg a year and a half ago because of osteosarcoma. He met Hazel at support group when his friend Isaac asked him to come to support group. He has a muscular body, straight and short mahogany hair, and blue eyes. He believes that he is healthy because he has been no evidence of cancer for 14 months. He likes to use metaphors and symbols when he speaks or behaves. His biggest fear is being forgotten. He is afraid that people will forget him when he died. His cancer back right before he goes to Amsterdam with Hazel and her mother, but he cannot tell Hazel about it. He tells Hazel that he loves her, and his relationship with Hazel becomes deeper than a regular friendship when they are in Amsterdam. After that, he tells Hazel his condition worsened and he died 8 days after he asked Isaac and Hazel to come to his brief funeral.
Plot. Exposition. Hazel Grace Lancaster is a 16-year-old girl who is battling terminal cancer. She is living her life without a mission. Her daily activities are having breakfast, watching reality show, take several kinds of medicine, and reading the same book repeatedly. Her mom, who worries about her, asks her to attend a cancer support group. Reluctantly at first, but she still manages to come for the sake of her mother's happiness. Rising action. In one of the meetings, she meets Augustus Waters, a guy with one leg. Due to it must be amputated because of cancer. He approaches Hazel after the meeting and tells her that she looks like Natalie Portman in V for Vendetta. Then he invites Hazel to watch movies and hanging out in his house. They share each other cancer stories, and they decided to read one another's favorite novels. Hazel recommends Augustus An Imperial Affliction, a book she has been crazy about. It turns out that Augustus likes the books too. They are so excited about discussing the book's maddening ends. They manage to contact the author to fulfill their curiosities. The author gives them unpredictable response through his assistant. He invites Hazel and Augustus to Amsterdam to learn more about the book closer. Climax. A couple of days before their departure to Amsterdam, Hazel suffers an episode in which her lung fill with fluid. But after some consideration, they make it to Amsterdam, where also become their first date. They are treated at dinner by the author Peter van Houten, which at that moment Augustus tells Hazel that he is in love with her. In the next day, August tells Hazel that his cancer comes back and has spread all over his body. Falling action. They spend their last time together with Augustus in the wheelchair. He wants Hazel to write a eulogy for his funeral. After several weeks, Augustus passes away. Hazel gives a speech in Augustus' funeral where she finds out that Augustus has left her a letter. Resolution. Hazel tries to find Augustus' last word for her. Later, she figures it out that Augustus has sent it to Peter van Houten by email. After finally receiving it, Hazel reads Augustus' letter both with smile and tears. She will be forever thankful for Augustus' feathers and their little infinity. Theme. The first is incapability. They can't live their lives like other teens do. They can't go to places freely, participate in activities that require much energy to do, and experience a lot of things. It also made them isolated from the society, which made them lonely and feels bored of their lives. The second is love. In this case, the word love means the love they got from their families, friends, and the love which was shared between Hazel and August. They have families who care for them despite their illness.
That's the explanation of the book, and now we are going to review the book. First, Amirah will review the book.
Our team decided to rate this book 7 out of 10. This book is really focused on the two main characters, namely Hazel and August. The two character buildings in this book is really good and quite strong. The theme in this book is simple but can be developed into an interesting story. The writing style in this book is fresh and suitable for young readers.
Romance mixed with touching style that managed to bring tears to the reader. The plot is quite long and too broad. In our opinion, the story can be made more interesting if the rising action becomes shorter. The author's explanation of cancer in this book is quite interesting and informative also. The theme of kinship is also quite prominent, especially on the side of the Hazel family.
The struggle of a cancer sufferer in this book is as touching as the love story between the characters. The thought of the characters make them more alive. Hazel, who has surrendered with her condition and her unique thoughts of adoration, and Augustus, who really want to be widely adored and fear of being forgotten, have the thoughts of cigarette metaphor which makes his character memorable for the reader. The setting of places like Indianapolis and Amsterdam is illustrated quite clearly along with the places inside.
That's all from us. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you and see you when I see you.